Hey guys, real quick before we get into today's video, I want to thank our video sponsor, which is Sonoran Desert Institute. SDI is an online school offering programs and courses specific to the firearm industry. If you want to learn about subjects like gunsmithing, shooting, sports management, firearm repair, and many others for the sake of just having the knowledge or making a career out of it, SDI is certainly something you guys should take a look at. They even have several different funding options available as well if that's something you guys are interested in. But I'll be sure to put a link in the description to Sonoran Desert Institute, so you guys feel free to check them out and kind of get started in your journey that way. But again, kind of exciting to think you guys can make a career out of the subject. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get on to today's video. Hey, what's going on guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking. I got a pretty quick video today on a gun that I want to feature throughout the course of a few months. I'll explain the plans with this one in just a little bit. But I just sighted this thing in at 100 yards. We're going to plink a little bit at about 280, at a little bit of tannerite downrange, then we're going to stretch it out to the usual 455 and 686. The gun I am talking about is of course in here. This is actually a new Savior equipment rifle bag that they sent me. I think it's pretty cool. I thought I'd feature it real quickly. Before we get to that, I thought I'd show you one of the cool features about it as we get this loud plane flying over. The cool thing about this though is in the first pocket you actually store two tripods. So for my case anyway, I'll have one on me and then one with the distant camera. But for those of you who are not recording yourself for YouTube, a lot of guys like to actually shoot off of tripods and get like a hog saddle and stuff like that, or getting a spotting scope. So for a long range bag, I thought that was pretty darn cool. But of course the goods are inside here, so let's get to it. To be honest, I didn't lock it down so pretty just now just because I just got done sighting it in. But the pretty gun I am talking about for this video is the CMMG Endeavor in 6.5 Creedmoor. So CMMG, you guys have seen their guns in the past, but I've only featured two in the past, and they've been the Banshee series. The Banshee series is the either SBR or the pistol. I've got a 10mm and a 7.62x39. But they make the Resolutes, which are their rifle carbine stuff, and then the rifles that really stretch out there are the Endeavors. 224 Valkyrie, 6.5 Creedmoor 308, the likes. 6.5 Creedmoor in this one, 24-inch barrel, so we should get a ton of velocity. CMMG's own muzzle brake on this one. This one is in midnight bronze. It is gorgeous. I think it looks really cool with the Vortex Razor HD Gen 2. This is a 4.5 227 with the Trimmer 3 reticle. It is a unbelievable optic. I haven't shown off enough, but match made in heaven on this guy. This is the Atlas bipod. Really cool. Multi-angle, pretty penny, but honestly, pretty darn worth it. Pan and tilt and all kinds of stuff. These things come with 10 round or 20 round, sorry, Magpul PMags that work for 7.62, 51 or 308, and of course 6.5 Creedmoor. The 300 series of the Endeavors are pretty decked out. They've got a PRS stock Magpul furniture. They come with the Cerakote, like I said, this one here being the midnight bronze. They have a ton to select from. And also these come with a Geisley 2-stage matched trigger, oversized charging handle. I could go into the features, but instead of going like really analytical and crazy with this review, I just want to shoot it. As far as the plans, like I said, today we're probably only going to be able to stretch it to just under 700 yards. But not too long ago, I was in Crescent, Texas at a range called CCC, where you could stretch a gun out all the way to 2,000 yards if it's capable. I want to go back there. I've only been there once, and I want to see what an AR10, in this case with a 24-inch barrel, see what it could do. I'm expecting it to hit 1,000, 1,500, maybe a mile. That'd be pretty darn impressive. It will go a little bit further, but we'll get there when we get there. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just set up, and we'll do something at 280 yards real quick. All right, we got 2 pounds of tannerite down range. I'm confident I got one shot in here. Hopefully that's all it takes. All right, just about 0.9 mils or so. Let's see here. That's satisfying. You see an explosion, and then about a second or so later, it shakes the ground. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give 455 yards a whirl. Apparently 2.4 mils will do it. 2.4. I love these turrets on the Razor HD Gen 2s. Pull them up and then lock them down when you have your dope. 2.4, there seems to be zero wind right now. All right. Let's give it a whirl. All right, looks like top left there, and I was holding dead center. That's the nice thing about painting the target. I'm probably just gonna bring it down just a little bit. Maybe just 1 for now. Let's see what that does. Better, definitely still on that left side. Bring that over to the right. All right, let's load up another one that's 5 for 5. But for the first time, I'm actually being precise at the range. But 5 for 5, that's nice. That's good enough for me. I might just do one more just to see if we could really center it up here. That's center. That's nice. Well, that's 11 for 11 there. I say we go to 686. 4.70 on wind. Hopefully it's true. Let's go. Ooh. Might have to end it on that note. No, we got 19 more shots. That's funny though, that looks like it's a headshot. I don't know if I should repeat that or make a correction, try to go for center mass. I was aiming center mass, so I'm gonna have to bring it down, but let's see if I can get another headshot. Why not? Let's try again, center mass. That's a good hit right there. That's right around where I was aiming. Center mass again here. Yeah, we're grouping it. That went off a little low there. Stacked it pretty much. Looks like it's barely favoring that left side, but it's not enough to make a correction. I'm just gonna hold a wee bit to that right. All right, why not? Let's just aim small here. Let's just try to get a headshot. It might have been on the neck or just on that shoulder. Okay, I went a little high on that one. Trying to go for that head still. All right, let's just dump it on center mass. That's an AR10 6.5 Creedmoor, and it gets there darn quick. 686 yards, you guys can see this is just it warming up. Not even that, this is point blank. So I'd really like to try to get a mile with this thing at least. That'd be fun. That'll be in the future though. That Geisley trigger that comes on the 300 series of Endeavors is really nice too. Right where it picked up, or right where it left off. This thing is so easy to hold the reticle steady. For one, the Trimmer 3 reticle is just awesome in its own right. That little center dot's really sweet. But the whole thing just sits down. I mean, I'm shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor, but right when I shoot it, the reticle stays right on target. This setup, man, it is so sweet. Recreational shooting, competition shooting, whatever else, or if you want to lug it around, hunting even. Very soon, guys, I promise I'm going to show this off again, way beyond 1,000 yards. So stay tuned for that. But this was just a quick little look at the CMMG Endeavor 6.5 Creedmoor. Stay tuned. Like I said, there's plenty more coming. But that does it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you on the next one.